Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time I'll win. That's for another show. Today, it's creamy vegetarian goulash. So let's go to it. I pre-chopped some of my onion just to move this along. And what's great about this goulash is that you don't have to be perfection, because I'm not, at chopping things up. You just basically want them chopped. And I was reading up on goulash, and it's kind of interesting. Goulash dates back to the 9th century. So goulash has been around for a very long time. And I'm just going to turn my burner on here, and I'm going to warm up some olive oil in my pan. And as I say, I'm being more exact so that you can follow a recipe. But honestly, you can't go wrong if you have a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that. So I'm putting in maybe, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, so I'm going to turn the heat up on my pan a little bit here. Put this in. Okay, and we're going to chop up some green pepper. I like to cut that inner piece away. I'm doing this on camera, and it really doesn't matter that my onion over there is really browning up. That's okay if it caramelizes a little bit too. So I get my green pepper in here, get that going. Okay. Getting my pepper in, get that going. And last but not least, cloves of garlic. Now I have 5 cloves of garlic here, and just put in as much as you like. I absolutely love garlic, so I've got 5 I'm putting in. Okay, stir that up. And get your green pepper sauteed for just a couple minutes. And the next thing then that you're going to put in is your vegetarian ground rounds. You can pick whatever brand you like. Okay, so I'm putting my ground round in. And you just want to brown this up a little bit. Obviously, it's not real meat, so you don't have to worry about cooking it in the same fashion that you would real meat. You just want to get it nicely browned up. Okay, I've got that browned up enough, and I'm going to put in a half a cup of cooking sherry. Whoa, does that smell good? And let that simmer for just a few minutes. Let it absorb that cooking sherry. Okay, so we've got that going. Then I'm going to take my diced tomatoes and put those right in there. Okay. And I'm going to put in some crushed tomatoes. Right now I'm going to put in half of this can, and I'll show you why in a minute. I'm going to turn my heat up to high. I like to throw in, I'm just going to stick my spoon right in, like a heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. And I've got this boiling, coming up to a boil. Got my tomato paste in there. And I got myself too. Okay, I've got that boiling. Keep that going. I have here some tortellini filled with porcini mushrooms. Now you can use whatever tortellini you like, and you're probably wondering like, hey, I'm using frozen tortellini. You can use it off the shelf, and I'm just going to put my hand in here and throw a few in. And you can cook this right in with your goulash. You do not have to pre-cook it because this helps bind your whole dish together. So how nice is that? You don't have to cook the pasta separately and get all that water going. Just stick it right in. So put it down in the goulash, cover it all up, put it in there. Okay, we've been simmering away here, and the pasta, as you can see, is all cooked. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? But we're missing one special ingredient, and that's the Philadelphia brand cream cheese that I have right here, cut into pieces. I've got 4 ounces of the cream cheese. This the shepherds didn't have, so they didn't know what they were missing. I know what they were missing. Ooh. I am going to plate a little bit of this up myself. Just going to put some, I'm going to actually turn my burner off. Put some goulash. And sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on top. For a finale, put some chive for decoration. And have a little sample. This is exquisite, if I say so myself. So I hope you have an opportunity to try some. Take care.